Have you ever felt a quiet pull, like an invisible thread tugging at your soul, urging you towards something greater? Maybe it's a fleeting moment when you sense there's more to your life than meets the eye, a purpose waiting to be uncovered. Now, pause for a second and look at your hands. Trace the lines etched into your palms. Do you see it? A faint pattern, perhaps a shape resembling a star or a cross, formed by the creases of your skin? If you're one of the rare souls with such a distinct marking, you might be carrying a secret far more profound than you've ever imagined. Some call it a cosmic compass, a sign that you're destined for a path unlike any other. Let's start with a story. Picture a young woman named Lila, growing up in a small coastal town where the waves whispered secrets to anyone who'd listen. Lila was ordinary in every way, except for one thing. Since childhood, she'd noticed a peculiar mark on her left palm, a shape like a radiant star formed by the meeting of her heart and lifelines. She'd trace it absent-mindedly, wondering if it meant anything. Her grandmother, a woman steeped in the lore of the sea and stars, once told her, "That mark, child, is your compass. It points to your truth." Lila didn't understand then, but as she grew older, strange things began to happen. She'd know things before they occurred. A friend's heartbreak, a storm brewing miles away, or a decision that would change her life. It was as if her palm held a map to her destiny, guiding her through the fog of the unknown. If you're intrigued, drop a comment below and let me know I see the mark. Share what shape you see on your palm, a star, a cross, or something else entirely. And if you're ready to dive into the mystery of what these markings might mean, stick around. This journey could shift how you see yourself, your purpose, and the unseen forces shaping your life. Now let's set the stage. For centuries, across cultures and continents, humans have looked to their bodies for signs of meaning. From the ancient art of palmistry in India to the mystical traditions of the Celtic Druids, our hands have been seen as mirrors of the soul. But certain markings, like the star or cross Lila carried, stand out as rare and powerful. They're not just lines, they're symbols etched by the universe itself, whispering of a deeper connection to the world around us. Scholars like Hildegard of Bingen, a 12th century mystic, believed such marks were divine signatures, pointing to a life touched by purpose. Modern intuitives echo this, suggesting these markings signal heightened sensitivity, a knack for seeing beyond the ordinary, and a calling to lead with heart. So, what does it mean if you carry such a mark on your palm? Could it be a clue to your soul's mission? A hint at gifts waiting to be unlocked? Let's explore this through Lila's story, weaving in the wisdom of ancient traditions and the insights of those who've studied these signs. The mark of intuition, Lila's star-shaped mark, wasn't just a quirk of her skin. It seemed to amplify her ability to feel the world. She'd walk into a room and sense the mood instantly, like a radio tuning into a hidden frequency. Strangers would confide in her, drawn to her quiet understanding. Friends called her their human compass, always knowing the right path when they were lost. This wasn't mere coincidence. Those with unique palm markings often report a heightened intuition, a sixth sense that guides them through life's uncertainties. In palmistry, a star or cross on the palm, especially near the heart or lifeline, suggests a gift for perceiving what others miss. It's as if the universe has wired you to pick up on subtle energies, emotions, or even glimpses of the future. For Lila, this showed up in small but powerful ways. At 22, she warned her brother against a business deal that fell off. He ignored her, only to lose thousands to a scam. At 25, she dreamt of her grandmother's old locket, lost for decades, and found it buried in the garden the next day. These moments weren't magic tricks. They were her mark at work, nudging her to trust her inner voice. If this resonates, think about your own life. Have you ever known something before it happened? Felt a gut instinct so strong it saved you from trouble? Comment below with "My Mark Speaks" and share your story. These experiences aren't random. They're signs of your compass guiding you. A call to Leah, but Lila's mark wasn't just about intuition. It carried a weight, a sense of responsibility. By her late 20s, she'd become a counselor, helping people navigate grief and loss. Her clients often said she seemed to see their pain, offering words that healed like balm. Lila didn't seek leadership, but found her. People gravitated to her, not for loud charisma, but for her quiet strength. This is a common thread for those with rare palm markings. The star, cross, or other distinct shapes often point to a unique kind of leadership, one rooted in empathy and service. Unlike traditional leaders who chase power, those with these marks lead by example, uplifting others. In ancient Egypt, priests with such markings were seen as mediators between the human and divine, trusted to guide communities through chaos. Today, you might find these individuals as teachers, healers, or quiet influencers who change lives without seeking the spotlight. Lila's star, for instance, appeared most vividly on her left palm, tied to her heart line. Palmists say this placement signals a leader who feels deeply, using compassion to inspire. If you have a similar mark, ask yourself, have you felt called to help others, even when it's hard? Do people turn to you in tough times, seeking your perspective? Your mark might be whispering that you're meant to be a beacon, lighting the way for others. The weight of purpose as Lila's story unfolded, her mark revealed another layer, a sense of purpose that both thrilled and challenged her. By 30, she'd moved to a bustling city, far from her coastal roots. Life grew complex, bills piled up, relationships frayed, and doubts crept in. Yet, her star mark remained a constant, a reminder that her path had meaning. During a particularly dark period, she stumbled across an old journal where she'd written her grandmother's words, "Your compass points to your truth." It reignited her belief that her struggles weren't random. They were forging her into someone stronger, wiser, ready for her calling. This sense of purpose is a hallmark of those with unique palm markings. The star or cross isn't just a pretty feature. It's a symbol of alignment with something greater. In Vedic traditions, such marks are called Sankhya, signs of a soul destined to leave a mark on the world. They suggest a life woven into the cosmic tapestry, where every challenge and triumph serves a higher goal. For some, this purpose manifests as a career in service. Think therapists, artists, or activists. For others, it's a spiritual quest, seeking truth through meditation, study, or exploration. But purpose isn't always easy. Lila faced moments of doubt, wondering if she was enough to fulfill her calling. Those with rare markings often feel this tension, a pull toward greatness paired with the weight of responsibility. If you've ever felt like you're meant for something bigger but aren't sure how to get there, your mark might be urging you to keep going. It's a reminder that your path, however winding, is uniquely yours. Challenges as teachers, let's not sugarcoat it. Carrying a rare mark often comes with trials. Lila's life wasn't all intuitive insights and heartfelt connections. She faced setbacks, a job loss, a betrayal, a health scare that tested her resilience. Yet, each challenge deepened her understanding of herself and her purpose. Her star mark, once just a curiosity, became a symbol of endurance, reminding her she could rise above anything. This aligns with ancient wisdom. Mystics like Hildegard believe that those marked by the divine face obstacles not as punishments, but as sacred lessons. A cross on the palm, for instance, might signal a life of sacrifice and growth, where hardships shape you into a pillar of strength. A star could point to moments of brilliance born from struggle, like a supernova blazing through the dark. Whatever your mark, it suggests you're built to weather storms, emerging with wisdom to share. If you face tough times and come out stronger, drop a comment with "My mark endures." Share how your challenges have shaped you. These stories connect us, reminding us we're not alone on this journey. A cosmic connection. As Lila's life evolved, she began to see her star mark as more than a personal guide. It felt like a link to the universe itself. She'd gaze at the night sky, feeling a kinship with the stars above, as if her palm held a piece of the cosmos. This wasn't just whimsy. Many who carry rare markings report a sense of alignment with higher energies, whether they call it the divine, the universe, or something else. It's as if their mark is a radio signal, tuning them into truths beyond the physical world. In palmistry, a star near the fate line might suggest a life guided by destiny, while a cross near the headline could point to a mind attuned to spiritual insights. These marks often come with a heightened empathy, almost psychic in its accuracy. Lila, for example, could sense a client's unspoken grief or a friend's hidden joy, often before they said a word. If you've ever felt this kind of connection to people, places, or even moments, your mark might be amplifying your ability to tap into the unseen. Embracing your compass by her 35th birthday, Lila had fully embraced her star mark's message. She'd built a life of purpose, blending her counseling work with community projects that uplifted her city's most vulnerable. Her mark wasn't just a symbol. It was her compass, guiding her through doubt, loss, and triumph. She'd learned to trust her intuition, lead with heart, and see challenges as stepping stones to growth. Most importantly, she'd realized her mark wasn't about being special, but about being true to herself, her values, and the world she wanted to create. Your mark, whatever its shape, carries a similar invitation. It's a call to explore your gifts, whether that's intuition, empathy, or quiet leadership. It's a reminder to seek your purpose, even when the path feels unclear. And it's a nudge to trust that you're part of something bigger, a cosmic dance where every step matters. So, take a moment to look at your palms again. Trace the lines, feel the weight of their story. What do they tell you? How have they guided you? Perhaps without you even realizing it. Share your thoughts in the comments. Write my mark, my story, and let's celebrate these hidden compasses together. And if you're hungry for more, check out the next video on your screen. It'll dive deeper into the mysteries of our bodies and the signs they carry. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time.
I invite you to enjoy and subscribe to our channel. Share this video with others so they can benefit too. Leave a comment below to share your thoughts and experiences. Thank you for watching and joining us on this journey. We'll see you in the next video. Blessings.